disagree with him having wrestled on Raw. Like, he has a couple matches left, period. I think those should be big fours. So if you factor it in, be part of 5-on-5 Survivor Series, which you probably won't again. Maybe involved in the Royal Rumble match at Mania. But like I think the match was wasted. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm nostalgic as fuck whenever I get to see Kurt Angle, but like, it wasn't the same. You could like you could tell he was off his game, like especially when he was doing those the Three Amigos German suplexes, and like each time he did the suplex, it took him longer and longer to get back up.
That's the story. That's why you don't like the match. But that's the story right there. That's the story that they're telling.
He physically could not. That wasn't story. That was him literally having been.
Dave, listen to me very closely, Dave.
But that is the story.
Dave, listen to me very closely. Wrestling is fake.
Dude, no. Kurt,
just say it's Dave. Just say it's still real to me, damn it. Just say it once.
No,
hey, it's still real to me, damn it. But,
nope, I will not quit.
I think Dave is kind of trying to figure out in his brain the difference between selling and real life. I mean, it could have been real. It totally could have been.
No,
but
Kurt Angle. It's I've read it in multiple sources that Kurt Angle was knocked silly for a good chunk of that match, and he
got hit on a bad angle.
I'm
sorry, I had it. That was a good pun.
I love puns. Dave, I want to see these sources of yours. Please share them in our chat. When we have these sources, please, I want links. I'm very excited.
But here's what I'm going to say.
If I see by Ryan Satin, I'm going to smack you.
Virtually. But here's what I think it is. I think that is actually a story, but Kurt doesn't have that much time left. And if you think about the ending of that match with McIntyre, it's a very eerie ending. Like, the crowd kind of didn't know how to react. Like, it looked like a real bad ass whooping by Drew McIntyre, to be completely honest with you. And I think that might be the story going forward. I don't think Kurt makes it past Mania. I think Kurt may even have a retirement match at Mania. But I think Kurt misses out on Survivor Series, which fuels his story to do these like one more match things, at Rumble and at Mania. You can even have a whole authority thing with Stephanie and Corbin. Being like, all right, Kurt, you can do the whole Ric Flair thing all over again. You'll give you one more match, and until you lose, like you'll retire after your next loss.
First and foremost, you wouldn't see that authority angle with Stephanie and Baron Corbin. Last time Stephanie,
because Baron Corbin.
The last time you saw Baron Corbin and Stephanie on screen, Stephanie was telling Corbin to watch himself after putting himself in a title match.
Okay, I'm going to give a title back to Brock, which is perfectly fine. I feel like Corbin is probably in the good graces of Stephanie again. Like, I could see this
he's
kind
a heel, of course he is. I mean, but I do agree with Dave. Kurt Angle has physically a few matches left. That's not storyline, that's real life. Yeah. But you can play it into a story, which he told in the match. I wouldn't mind the recycling of the one more match you lose and that's it thing, because I think they worked well with Flair. I think it could work with Kurt. I also agree with Dave. A match like one of his last matches, period, shouldn't be on Raw. But I'm glad I saw it. It was Drew McIntyre shined like a new penny.
He played his role perfectly.
And he was diabolical. He played with them, and he finished him with his own finishing move, which is the biggest slap of respect.
With the Olympic Slam and the ankle lock.
Yeah.
He did a huge Olympic Slam too. He did 2 turns. His Olympic Slam was literally like the thing of dreams. Kurt Angle during his prime couldn't even do it that good. Kurt Angle's not 6'5". That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
But either way, it keeps you intrigued. Like, I left Raw being like, shit, is that the last time we're going to see Kurt?
Yeah, I read the tweet.
Because, it looked bad. It looked bad. I mean, think about what we thought was going to be the Big Show's last match when Braun took him out in the steel cage. And we didn't see Big Show for a long time.
Yeah.
Because he got healthy, lost weight, and joined the bar.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think Kurt's gonna take that long of a hiatus off because he's still part of a major storyline that kind of started,
Kurt Angle joins the bar.
Yeah, they started building that feud between him and Baron Corbin, which I think in the end Corbin will finally get a good rub off of it.
Mm.
So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But Kurt doesn't make it into the new year after Mania. I don't think. I think Kurt's done after this.
I don't really like, for his well-being as the man Kurt Angle, I don't want him to wrestle for too much longer. Like, what's he got? He's got to start thinking about how he's going to be when he's 70, if he even lasts to 70. Like, is he gonna be like fucking Lex Luger where he can't even walk? Like, it's
what's he got left to prove?
Like, exactly. But then again, you know what? He has that itch. He's a full-grown man. He can make his own decisions, and if he wants to do it, fuck it, I'll keep watching. Double D-Lo finally won the Raw Tag Team Champions. It is about fucking time. Seth Rollins came out with I called him the Miz when he had the U.S. belts and both tag belts.
I call him a Dave when he's leaving Royal Rumble.
Oh my god, that's right. He's Dave with hair.
No, yeah, I had fucking 3 belts on that time. Yeah,
I think you had like 4, and like your pants were falling, so you tried to use one of the championship belts as your actual belt to keep your pants up.
Yeah,
funny because Dave had 3 belts but couldn't keep his pants up.
Because you know how like you put on jeans and like they fit snug around your waist, but then by the end of the day they're like, because of the way your body condenses.
Yeah,
like,
it's the worst feeling in the world.
Oh, it's absolutely awful. But yeah, Seth Rollins took my shtick there. He came out with the tag belts draped over his shoulders with the IC belt around his waist. I'm happy Double D-Lo finally got the titles. I think that's a step in the right direction of bringing legitimacy to the Raw tag team scene again. Obviously, there are a lot of good tag teams in wait. There's still the Revival if they ever, get that rub.
Oh my God. This is the perfect time for the Revival to do something, because now they have someone they're familiar with in AOP.
Yeah, but they're both heels. The Revival's dead in the water, dude. I don't think we're going to see them back for a long time, if ever.
Which is a fucking shame.
Yeah.
There's so much talent with those guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're losing to fucking Lucha House Party, so...
Lucha.
You can't get much lower than bottom from there.
Yeah, I'm like, I know we're talking about the tag team scene right now. I'm still really curious on why they out of nowhere started doing these 6-man tag matches for the cruiserweights on Raw. Well, have the Lucha House Party on Raw. I think this might lead to a 5-on-5 cruiserweight match at Survivor Series.
God, I hope not. One thing I could care less about.
I don't know. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot more you can do with Survivor Series. I don't think 205 Live doing it right now is the best time, because I don't think there's anybody that's comparable to them in WWE programming that they could go up against.
Yeah.
Well, no, it would be like heels versus faces. You could have Lucha House Party, Cedric and Mustafa versus Buddy Murphy, Hideo Itami, Drew Gulak, and insert 2 other heel cruiserweights, Kendrick and Gallagher.
Oh, so I mean, when you're talking a pre-show match like that, then perfect. Yeah, that fits in right.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's weird seeing like the Lucha House Party like vignettes for Raw, which like just reinforces what I said a long time ago. They are still under the Raw umbrella.
I think it's just the Lucha House Party just coming over for a random reason.
Well, if Lucha House Party is still on 205 Live, I'll give you a maybe.
I don't know what, like, because like
we don't see the purple ropes, we don't see the champion. They don't really mention. They didn't mention anything about 205 Live. They just said they're
just the Lucha House Party. Yeah.
Yeah. Which fuck them, I don't care. They're gonna get squashed by Double D-Lo. Who the fuck are these guys gonna work with?
By the way.
Sure. Their tag team division is such shit. There's no one for Double D-Lo to work with.
There's no one because they don't build anybody. Breezango's injured. They won't give the Revival the go-ahead.
The B team, but they're...
Where is the B team?
They were on the stage on Raw.
The Ascension.
Oh yeah, they're on Raw too.
Yeah, they are.
Are they still fighting Bobby Roode for no reason?
I don't. Yeah, I think so. You have Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, which is
Great.
bound to explode in someone's face.
We're just waiting for Bobby Roode to turn heel and no one cares.
So yeah, the Raw tag division is very, very lacking. But I think the only suitable tag team right now is the Revival. Jason Jordan and American Alpha aren't coming back.
Yeah, and I mean, if Jason Jordan was going to come back, he has some unfinished business with Seth, so it would have been a nice little like callback if he did come back.
The
but
last thing we need is Jason Jordan infused in a Seth and Dean feud.
but we all know that he is dealing with legitimate possible like career-ending ramifications, so they're grooming him for producer, agent, backstage type of a deal.
Maybe it's from like son. He has a Vicodin problem.
Yeah, right. Maybe he becomes a new Byron Saxton.
Oh my god! I hope not.
I hope so.
Terrible.
I hope so.
That would be terrible. Like, let's pivot back to Seth. Dean Ambrose actually came in and attacked him.
That was really funny.
He has kind of left. It was pretty funny. But then commentary is kind of shifted over to Renee. It's like, hey, Renee, we know you're married. You know, the fuck's up with your husband.
Michael Cole pretty much said, hey, Renee, you're fucking him. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, right? And she's just like,
no.
She's like, I haven't talked to him. It's like, but don't you live together? Well.
You can live together with somebody not talking.
When he's in these moods, I just can't do it. But that's legitimately what Michael Cole said.
It's weird for Renee Young to be in this position because she has to like talk shit about her husband. It's like I don't like her character.
But no, she's playing the character. She's an announcer, and the announcer's husband is a wrestler. Like they did this line. They did the same thing before on SmackDown with The Miz.
Yeah, but she was an announcer though. She was just a backstage person. That's completely different. Like she
was also an in-ring commentator
all the time.
Okay, so Vince McMahon and the son Shane.
I also don't think she's a good fucking announcer. I color. I just don't think she's good at it.
It's because she's white. So it's not colored.
Hey, well, you want to know what, Will? Enough
color.
people.
No, it's not.
Enough people
White's a color.
Okay, white is